Hey guys, it's Evan Chino. I'm back with another video. In case you couldn't tell by what I'm currently wearing and previous videos, I'm a Michigan fan. I like the maize and blue. I think they're pretty cool. I've liked them for the past 11 years, so I think it's pretty cool that Michigan exists and all that. I want to make a video about them today. If it's okay with you, Michigan State and Ohio State fans, I'm sorry that I'm stepping out of the box, but, it's time to talk about Michigan anyway. I wanted to talk about the quarterback controversy that's going on right now between Cade McNamara and J.J. McCarthy. Harbaugh doesn't know who he wants to start at quarterback. Who's it going to be, Cade or J.J.? We don't know. I hope it's J.J. I really do. JJ looks like he's the guy. He looks like he could take us places. He looks like he's going to take us far. Cade, on the other hand, he's I don't want to diss on Cade. I don't want to diss on Cade, but it's just that he's not elite. Cade is good. Trust me, Cade is good. I appreciate McNamara for being on the team. I appreciate McNamara for being on this team as long as he was. And trust me, I really don't want to diss on Cade McNamara, but it's JJ's time. McCarthy, your time to shine, buddy, and you're getting that opportunity on Saturday against those Rainbow Warriors of Hawaii. So I want him to go out there and just show Wolverine Nation, show the coaches, show the students, the fans, everybody what he can do. What he can do throwing the ball, what he can do running the ball, what he could just go out there and play, And I hope he absolutely pops off. I really want JJ to win this quarterback competition. I want Harbaugh to say, this is the guy. This is the guy that's going to take us places. Cade, he was great last season, beating Ohio State, mainly the run game, beating Iowa in the Big Ten Championship, mainly the run game, but, still was great. Gotta change arms. It's getting tired. I'm not the only Michigan fan. I know pretty much like 99% of Michigan fans want J.J. McCarthy to be our man, and we want him to be our starter, and I want him too. My friend Ethan, player one, I know he wants J.J. He and I have talked about this. We both want him. We think he's the guy, He's going to lead us to greatness if he plays. I sincerely believe that. I mean, you've seen him in the games he came in last season. Yes, he made mistakes. That Michigan State game, JJ fumbled twice. One of them ended up costing us the entire game. But he was a freshman last year. That's going to happen. Nobody's perfect. Everyone's going to make mistakes. He had summer, fall camp train for that. He didn't have a spring practice. And you know what? That really bothered him. Really bothered JJ. He didn't have a spring practice, dealing with injury. Couldn't play in the spring game because of it. And I went to that. Didn't play. Wish I could have seen him play, though. Man, that would have been great. But I'll hopefully be able to see him start in Connecticut next week. But we'll see, man. But Cade, look, he's a senior, right? I understand if Harbaugh wants him to stay. He'll probably stay next year, too, using that 2020 COVID year. And he probably will. I mean, if he goes to the NFL now, who's going to draft him? Seriously. I mean, Michigan last season, Cade's year. 2021 was Cade's year as quarterback. What did we do? Run. It was Hassan Haskins, Blake Corum. Those were mainly the two guys. McNamara coming clutch a lot, He threw 15 touchdowns, 6 interceptions last year. Oh, excuse me. One of them came in Ohio State. Another one came in the Terrible pass right to a Georgia guy in the playoff game. But other than that, he's really good in the clutch. But I'm hoping we're turning stuff around because we need a quarterback we could be great with. We could be elite. Who are we going to have as quarterback, Harbaugh? Are we going to have someone that will come in and win us championships, beat Ohio State consistently, maybe win a playoff game? Or are we just going to just settle with someone that can blow out Maryland and Rutgers every year? Time to make the move, Harbaugh. I understand you like both guys. It's hard to make a decision. I understand that. You're the head coach. You're the main guy. You make the calls. It's time to make your call. You can't keep doing this all season. Not going to have a 1999 when Lloyd Carr kept playing Drew Henson and Tom Brady splitting quarters or halves. You know, we gotta set with a guy. We can't have a game where, we're great with JJ, and then the next game we're back to average with Cade. And you could tell Cade is pissed. You could see him in that Colorado State game. He was pissed. Pretty sure, and I tell you why. He was very upset with how he played. I mean, I would be if I played like that too. I mean, 9 for 18, little over 100 some yards, a touchdown, almost an interception, but it was dropped. He just did not look accurate at all. And it's funny, Alan Bowman ended up coming in and throwing 10 more yards than JJ, but JJ only threw the ball 4 times. And what do you know? All 4 of them were completions, 30 yards. And he had a 20-yard touchdown run himself. The biggest run of the game for Michigan. In this supposedly run-heavy offense. But I don't know about you, but I am getting so sick and tired of having run-heavy offenses. Can we have a pass-heavy offense? Seriously, look at all these teams. Look at all these teams. Alabama. What do they do most of the time? They throw the ball with Bryce Young. Heisman Trophy winner last year. Ohio State. What do they do? Throw the ball. Who did they have last year? C.J. Stroud. He was great. Not against Michigan, but he was great. Georgia. I mean, I guess you can make an argument saying it was only because of their amazing defense. And after seeing them play, it looks like their defense is still going to be elite. But what do they do? Throw the ball. That's exactly what Georgia did. Stetson Bennett had like over 300 yards yesterday. 3 days ago almost. It's Tuesday now. And a 49-3 win. Cincinnati last year. Let's talk about Cincinnati last year. What were their main things on offense? Throwing the ball. They had Desmond Ridder as quarterback. Not anymore, but they had Desmond Ridder. One of these things is not like the other. What is that? Michigan was a run-heavy offense. We're the Baltimore Ravens of college football. And that pains me as a Steelers fan to say that. Makes sense. Jim Harbaugh. Who's the head coach of the Baltimore Ravens? John Harbaugh. They're brothers. Most of the time, Mike McDonald, we brought him in from Baltimore last year. Had a great season. John's like, you know what? Let me take that back, please. Jesse Minter's our guy now. First game. Looked pretty good. Defense looked amazing. But getting off track here. Last year's college football playoffs. Alabama, Michigan, Georgia, Cincinnati. 3 of those teams could throw the ball. Like I said, one of these things is not like the other. We need to start throwing the ball. Josh Gaddis is gone. You know, our offensive coordinators now, we have a couple guys that have responsibilities of controlling the offense ever since Gaddis left to be the OC at Miami. Let's figure out what we're doing for throwing the ball, you know. It's 2022. If you want to be elite in college football, throw the ball. Compare the last few national champions. Last year, Georgia could argue was their defense mainly, but they were pretty successful at throwing the damn ball. 2020 Alabama, what did they do? Throw the ball. 2019 LSU, what did they do? Joe Burrow, threw the ball a lot. 2018 Clemson with Trevor Lawrence. 2017 Alabama with Jalen Hurts and Tua. 2016 Clemson with Deshaun Watson. What did all of those teams have in common? They knew how to throw the football. What is current Michigan? We don't know how to throw the football. And I think with JJ, we can change that. With Cade, what are we doing? Handing the ball off. All the time. Now, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. Blake Corum is awesome, all right? If we ever need to do some run plays, we can count on Blake Corum. Now, I think Blake is going to be better this year. And then he has Donovan Edwards with him too. If Blake Corum stepping up, starting running back. That's Hassan Haskins in the NFL now. Tennessee Titans. So he's going to be backing up Derrick Henry, but that'll help Hassan learn. Derrick Henry is one of the best backs in the NFL. But let's throw the ball, Harbaugh. And there's no quarterback on our team better fitted for that than J.J. McCarthy, I believe. Who knows? Maybe this coming Saturday, J.J. will prove me wrong. Maybe in his first start, he won't overcome the pressure, but I doubt that. Have you seen him throw the ball when games he came in? Western Michigan last year. Did you see that throw at the end of the game? Cross his body all the way to the other side of the field. JJ's our man. And no one can make this decision but the head coach himself. Jim Harbaugh, it's time. Time to say goodbye to Cade. Time to say hello to JJ. And if Cade doesn't like it, well, he had his shot. But let's not take away what Cade did for us last season. Finally put us on the board. Finally put us on the map of great teams. After years and years and years and years of being average with Jake Rudock, average with Wilton Spate, average with John O'Korn, average with Brandon Peters, average with Shea Patterson, shit with Joe Milton. Cade McNamara came in. Man, we were messing teams up, man. Ohio State didn't know what hit them. Iowa didn't know what hit them. 42-3 in the Big Ten championship game. How embarrassing. Georgia game really woke us up. Took Michigan fans. Georgia really... I can't fucking talk. Georgia took that game saying, Michigan fans have been high over their heads. We need to put them back in their place. We need to have them remember what it's like losing bowl games, as they have been doing ever since 2016. And what had happened? Lost a bowl game. But finally beat Ohio State. Finally won a Big Ten, let alone an appearance in the damn championship game. It's time to keep this going. It's time for JJ. He's an amazing quarterback. He's going to lead this team to greatness, I believe. Why stop the momentum now? 12-2 last year. First 12-win season since 1997. And it was 2021. Let's keep this going. Why not repeat as Big Ten champions? Or let me start over. Why not beat Ohio State in Columbus for this? Beat them second year in a row. Why not make it back to the Big Ten championship game? Why not win their second straight Big Ten championship? Why not make it their second straight college football playoff appearance? Why not? Why stop it? Let's keep this going, Harbaugh. You are the guy that can change this. Let's keep this momentum going. Why stop? Why go back to being 10-3 again? Is that what you want? 10-3? No. You want 12-0. That's what Michigan fans want. 12-0. What we could have had last year if you didn't choke Michigan State. Let's have it this year, huh? And who better than JJ to do this? With the help from McNamara. Let's do this, Michigan. Make us proud to be fans of this team again. Go Blue.